So back to see Edgar. Actually, on our way, let's grab a herb. Oh, that is a shining crystal. With this you can make the Brosia's magic or secret medicine. What can I help you with? Well, let's get herbs first. So the secret medicine is really convenient because what it does for us is allows us to recharge our ring without needing to come back here. And it's $1,000, but it's definitely worth it. Now, I think it's a good time to buy some of these other items as well, because we do have a lot of money. One of which I want to get is the amulet. The amulet gives you 3 hits, essentially, against an enemy, and it's something that I found pretty useful. The mirror and the fairy necklace are debatably good. I mean, the mirror I didn't really ever use. I think it's supposed to freeze your enemies. The fairy necklace is supposed to revive you if you die. And I died quite a bit at the end of my other playthrough, and the fairy necklace did nothing. It just let me get wrecked. So the other thing too, actually, I should probably show you, is that this fairy necklace is 50,000 gold. And it didn't work, as far as I can tell. So I wouldn't recommend buying it. I don't know if it works in other versions, but it definitely didn't work for me the other night when I got destroyed in the last part of the game a few times. Off to see Edgar. Edgar, let's join forces. If we bring him back, the world will be ours. If you give us the statue, I promise you that half of the world will be yours. Are you mad? Do you know what you're saying? I thought we could rule together. I was mistaken. I shall get the statue anyway. If you do not change your mind, just think what will happen to the townspeople. Aha! What are you doing here? Get out of my way. That was Lord Magaya of Belasatine Castle. He's come to threaten me himself. I'll tell you everything. Listen carefully to my story. Long time ago, this area was ruled by a monster called Galbalan. They say he was captured by a brave man. Lord Magaya is trying to bring Galbalan back to life. He's also planning to use the monster's powers to enslave the world. I'm convinced the soldiers of the Belasatine Castle were obsessed with the statue. They say it was used to seal up Galbalan. There's a hermit in the Eldam Mountains. Some time ago, he spoke of the statue. I want you to take this letter to him. And there's Edgar's letter. I'm sorry to have involved you in this situation. I really should go myself, but my legs are in poor condition. Please forgive me. Apparently he was flogged, right? We saw him get captured and he was incapacitated in the mines. So it looks like he's pretty seriously injured. Alright. So we gotta go to our special place in the mountains. Now I'm pretty sure that nobody else has anything new to say to us. And so we might as well just head off on our way. We've gotten all of the best weapons and armor that we can up to this point. So, let's get rolling. Okay, so a new area is opened up here. So off we go to the mountains. And we're gonna save our game. And this looks very much like Canada in winter. Lots of trees. And also mountains. We're literally like that little yodeling guy on The Price is Right. You guys remember that? The little mountaineering guy? And you'd have to bet on a price, and then if you bet too high, then he'd fall off the mountain. I don't even remember how it worked. All I remember is that as a kid, I really enjoyed the yodeling song. That's all that I recall. And that's what this reminds me of right now. Because we're just a tiny man on a giant mountain rock. Ooh, look at how beautiful this is. Ooh, these guys hit hard. These guys hurt. Gosh, do they ever. Everything here is really strong compared to us. This guy has a fire butt. His butt is literally on fire, looks like. Yeah, these guys are really tough. They take a lot of hits. I hope we get a new weapon soon. Because all the levels in the world won't help if you don't have a good weapon. I'm just gonna run past that guy. Because I really don't feel like dying today. Goodness, I just really want to get out of this cave. See, it's not so bad if I have a spot to duck. I think I need to use my herb. This is kind of crazy. I never need to use my herb. But heck, it's better to have it than to not. Oh, we were almost out too. But we probably would have died. So let's just be honest, it's better to be safe than sorry. Adol, what are you doing here? Dogi, what happened? So, you're Adol. Please, the two of you, come inside. It's cold out there. I see. The Velocitine Castle soldiers are searching for the statues. Actually, there's one statue located in the mountains. However, that place is protected by an ominous force. The creature living at the peak of the mountain has the key that allows you access. You're not properly equipped for this quest. Take this sword with you. Nice! I love weapon upgrades. We've been hurting with this long sword this whole time. You must be tired. Take your time and rest. Alright. Let's go and put on that new sword. Beautiful. You took the trouble to visit me. Take your time and rest. Adol, are you really going? Dogi, do not worry. Everything will be fine. Adol, one day your overconfidence may take your life. Be very careful. You know what? Instead of having your family vacation here, why don't you come with me? You know, I guess in the first game, he does bust you out of jail and save you. But at the same time, it would be nice if he actually took part more in this adventure, because really, he's just been doing nothing but talking to women and visiting old friends while we're off doing our thing. I don't know. Kind of burns me. If my friend asked me to go on a vacation with him to his hometown and then didn't spend any time with me, I'd be pretty upset. Oh, this sword's awesome. Look at how good that is. Yeah, the thing with these kinds of games is you never know if you've missed the stuff in between, like the other swords or shields or whatever. It's very possible that I haven't explored fully in a place, or maybe I just haven't gotten there yet. We won't know for sure. These guys are really frustrating. It's hard to kill them without taking a hit. Oh, that sounds like boss time. Let's save our game here. Hopefully this goes alright. Oh, I guess you know what we should try here, eh? Is the time ring. We haven't tried that one out yet. But not yet. This seems like a better time. Just to slow everything down. This is very helpful here. Come here, friend. Yeah, it's definitely worth it to use the tools that you're provided, rather than doing it the hard way. Now we could probably also make quick work of this fight with the power ring as well. So we're not doing very much damage, despite the fact that we have a new sword. There we go. We got the judgment staff. So I wonder if that's the key that opens the seal to the place that we need to go. Alright. We've got, I think, 1 or 2 more levels to go before we're maxed out. You'll see we just ran over 50,500 experience points. Oh, you're still here, are you? Forgot about you. They're like, I don't know if they're completely hidden, but I definitely can't tell where they are. Okay, let's go back to the Hermit hut. Not very nice to call him the Hermit, I guess, but all we know is that he's Dogi's master. See, that guy I could see, because he's the only fake rock out there. Otherwise, though... The stone statue seal is released. Oh, looks like we made ourselves a new pathway. Alright, but before we go over there, back to the hut we go. Maybe Buddy has something else to say to us too now that we've opened up the seal. You took the trouble to visit me. Nope. Nothing new to say. And nothing new to say. Stop this. Don't want you to lecture me. Already told me twice. Okay, let's try that, and then we'll head out into this new pathway that we opened up. I didn't even go through the door. I went straight through a wall. More cave time, eh? My favorite. Well, this level that we just got is sure helping. New level and new sword definitely make a difference. But I tell you, getting a new weapon really, really helps. I mean, we're overdue. We're gonna skip that guy. He's in an inconvenient spot to murder. Uh-oh. Well, I might as well run in here and see what's what. Uh-oh. Whoa. He got us so good there. Did you guys see how much health we lost? Yikes. Okay, let's put on... We'll do the time ring again. Because it should help. Hopefully. Hopefully we can get this done without dying. Because we don't have very much health. We just have to be careful. Hopefully we'll be alright. We got the dark statue, so that would be the 4th one. Wow, we're just rolling in cash. Oh, thank you, game. I desperately needed that help. Alright, unequip. And as usual, nothing special back here. Hold it right there. Well, hello. It is you again? Hand over the statue. What happened? A cave-in. We've been struck by Galbalin's curse. Of all the luck, I had to be trapped in here with you. Now would be a good time for you to explain why you're working for Lord Magaya. Alright, I shall tell you everything. A year ago, my village was ruined, and Lord Magaya was to blame. The friends I lived with, my parents who brought me up, one after another, were slain right before my very eyes. Oh my god. The only ones to survive were my sister Elena and I. After that, to get my revenge on Lord Magaya, I became one of his confidants. That's when I found out about the plan for Galbalin's revival. Lord Magaya thinks he can control Galbalan. Once he's been revived, he'll probably destroy the Balacetine castle. That exactly is my revenge. He'll be a victim of his own designs. That may serve your purposes. But do you realize how many lives will be lost by helping with Galbalan's revival? Like your friends and your parents, innocent people will perish one after another. Shush, do you hear noises? I sure do. Oh hey Dogi, breaking through walls again, are you? Adol, I've come to rescue you. Chester? It is you, Chester. It's I, Dogi. Dogi. Chester, what's happened? 10 years ago, you would not be involved in such nonsense. You always told me you wanted to make Velghana Province the world's largest trading centers. And compared to the way you are now, Chester, forget about your revenge. Let us be as we were in the old days. Dogi, sorry. Well, we tried. Thank you, Master. I'm glad that I could be of assistance. Adol, if you should ever visit here again, stop by my cabin. Shall we leave the mountain?